Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we are going to be rating all of my killers. We're going to start out with the newest. We're going to start out with the newest ones I got and then go from there. First we will start with Trickster. Should you get him? Or should you not? Well, let's go over his perks first. This is my build on him. There is no way out. After hooking a survivor for the first time, no way out will gain a token. When the last generator is repaired, the entity will block both exits for an additional 10 seconds, plus 10 seconds for every token you get. Oh wait, no, 6 seconds, I mean. And then there's Starstruck, which when carrying a survivor, every other survivor will be exposed and you can one-hit them. And then, of course, there is Hex Crowd Control. Whenever someone goes through a window very fast, like fast vaults through a window, the window's blocked. He's got good perks, so you should get him for those, but he does need a little bit of boost. His power is Showstopper. He throws knives at you until you're like in the dying state or whatever. Not dying state, but you know what I mean. Next we have Pyramid Head, otherwise known as the Executioner. I've spent a little time playing with him, but I never took the time to actually level him up. His power is Rights of Judgment. He puts down a bunch, he puts down a bunch of barbed wire, and if you touch it when he downs you, he can send you to this cage thing, and eventually he can mori you. His 3 perks are Deathbound. When a survivor heals another survivor, you get a notification because they scream. And for the next 60 seconds, they're oblivious. Next, there's Forced Penance. Survivors who take a protection hit are broken and cannot be healed for 60 seconds. Trail of Torment. After kicking a generator, you become undetectable. And generator's aura is revealed to survivors. Should you get him? 10 out of 10? Yes. He is very good for 4Ks. I would suggest you get him. Now there's Ghostface. He has Night Shroud, where basically he stalks you, and he can crouch and stalk you until you're a one-hit. Kind of like Myers, but individual people. His perks are Furtive Chase, which you become obsessed. You get an obsession. Whenever your obsession gets hooked, you get 2 tokens. Each token decreases your terror radius by 4 meters. You're gonna lose all your tokens if the obsession is killed or sacrificed. I'm all ears, which whenever a survivor does a rushed action within 48 meters of you, their aura is revealed for 6 seconds. And then there's Thrilling Tremors. After picking up a survivor, all generators that aren't being repaired by survivors get blocked by the entity for the next 16 seconds. Can only be triggered every 100 seconds. So basically, I would give him a 7 out of 10. He's hard to use, but if you can learn how to use him, he's perfect. Also, I forgot to say Trickster. I'd say 6 out of 10 for him. Get him for the perks, not the play style yet. He needs a boost. Next, we will be doing Bubba, as the Dead by Daylight community wants to call him and likes to call him, otherwise known as Cannibal or Leatherface. His 3 perks are Barbecue and Chili, which after hooking a survivor, their auras are revealed to you for 4 seconds when they are further than 40 meters from the hook. Each time that a survivor gets hooked, there's 25% stackable bonus to all blood points and gains 50%. Franklin's Demise, so whenever you get hit, whenever someone gets hit, they drop their item and it gets consumed by the entity if not picked up within 150 seconds. Knockout, so basically when someone gets downed, they can't like hear or anything and their aura is not revealed to other survivors for 15 seconds, and they crawl slow. His power is Bubba's chainsaw. He can hit multiple targets and he just puts his chainsaw all over the place. He's pretty easy to use. He's good for 3 and 4Ks, so also get him for the perks. I would say 9 out of 10. Then there's the Legion. Most people hate going against him, but they also kind of hate playing him. So as you can see, this is my build on him. Also with Trickster, a tip is always run no-ed. But yeah, with Legion, his 3 perks are Discordance. So any generator within a certain range and 2 or more people start working on the generator, you get a notification sound and you go right to it. There's also Iron Maiden. Survivors who exit lockers suffer from the exposed status for a certain amount of time. And then Mad Grit. When carrying a survivor, you suffer no cooldown from lost. I mean, not lost, but missed basic attacks. His power is Feral Frenzy. He can go super fast and hit you into the deep state. Next is the Spirit. Her power, Phasing, otherwise known as Yamoka's Haunting. Hex Haunted Ground, so whenever a survivor goes in... What was I gonna say? Whenever they get one of the 2 trap totems, they get exposed for a certain amount of time. Rancor, which is whenever a generator is completed, the obsession sees you for 5 seconds, and every survivor is revealed to you for 3 seconds. Once all gens completed, the obsession has the exposed status effect, and you can kill the obsession. Spirit Fury, so if you hit with 7 pallet, after breaking a certain amount of pallets, 4 in this case, the next time you're stunned by a pallet, the entity instantly breaks the pallet. There's Freddy. He puts you into the dream realm with Dream Demon. He puts dream snares around too. Blood Warden, so once per match, hooking a survivor while Blood Warden is active makes the entity block the exits for a certain amount of time. Fire up, so for each generator completed, you get a stackable buff that makes you faster when doing certain actions. And remember me. You increase the opening time of exit gates for 4 seconds, up to a maximum of 12 additional seconds. So yeah, that's Freddy. Should you get him? 8 out of 10. Myers, instant yes. Get him. When I say get him, I mean get him. If he gets to tier 3, he can insta-down you. His perks are play with your food, save the best for last, and dying light. I'm not going to read through these because I don't want to take up too much time. But yeah, just all you need to know. 10 out of 10. Get him. Huntress, Doctor, Hag, and all these ones you instantly have unless you're a PC player. Then you don't instantly get him. Huntress, she's kinda difficult to play. I don't really like her. Doctor, easy to play. Although it says he's hard to play. He's pretty easy to play. There's Hag. Usually you should always run Hex perks on her. Just Hex perks. Or other stuff. If you can get her to like other stuff, that's good. Nurse, hard to play. If you learn how to play her good, you can do good. Maybe a 5 out of 10 though. Hillbilly, easy. Get him. Wraith, get him. Trapper, get him. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. If you want a part 2, let's get 5 likes on this video, please. 5 likes for part 2 where I do survivors. Without further ado, peace out.